The U.S. Supreme Court heard oral arguments on the abortion pill case today.
The medication mifepristone was used in nearly 2/3 of all abortions in the U.S. last year. It is the first abortion case to go before the High Court since the justices overturned Roe v. Wade 2 years ago. In nearly 90 minutes of arguments, the justices appeared to signal that the challenge by opponents to the medication lacks the legal standing to challenge the FDA's approval of the drug.
If we agree with you on standing, could you give us an example of who would have standing to challenge these FDA actions?
Justice Thomas, I think that if the question is whether there would be individuals who generally oppose abortion who would have standing and want to challenge FDA's actions, the answer to that is no. But the reason is because those people aren't regulated in any relevant way under FDA's decisions here.
Only two justices, conservatives Samuel Alito and Clarence Thomas, appeared to show some support for the anti-abortion challengers. Meanwhile, demonstrators on both sides of the abortion issue marched and chanted outside of the Supreme Court.
Today's Supreme Court hearing has fired up activists on both sides of the issue, and they held local rallies earlier today.
Abortion pills are here to stay. Ho, ho. Hey, hey. Abortion pills are...
A coalition of reproductive justice organizations rallied outside Chicago's federal court building this afternoon. They say mifepristone has been safely used in the U.S. for more than 2 decades, and the move to ban it has nothing to do with medical science.
This case that could restrict access to mifepristone for people nationwide is part of the anti-abortion movement's plan to ban abortion everywhere for everyone. This is a terrifying attack on a safe form of healthcare, and we will fight it, and we will make sure that we win, so that medication abortion remains an accessible option for everyone.
Anti-abortion activists held a separate rally today outside of the Walgreens headquarters in Deerfield.
This month, Walgreens joined the abortion business. Walgreens became an abortion company.
Walgreens and CVS, get out of the abortion industry. The United States Supreme Court, stop the unsafe distribution of these pills through telemedicine, through the mail, and at pharmacies.
The anti-abortion activists claim mifepristone is not safe. They say they gathered 29,000 signatures on a petition demanding its removal from Walgreens stores.